However, this is game number 3 in best of 3 between Idra and Liquid Nazgul. This is turning out to be far more exciting and far more close than Idra would wanted to have. Idra was probably thinking that he would just stomp on Nazgul because he is the favorite player to win in this best of 3 in MLG Dallas between these two players. But Nazgul has shown him that there is a reason for him to be in Team Liquid. They do not recruit any sissies in their teams, and he's showing Idra that you really can't underestimate your opponents. So at the moment this is 1-1, and Idra is a lot of people rooting for him to win in this match. I think even though he might be and he might seem a bit arrogant at times, he has a loyal amount of followers. And this statue, just I haven't noticed this statue here. This is some kind of a Protoss statue. Maybe some history behind that. Wonder if they can. No, they can probably not attack it. And no, some flying unit here. And at least, well, Idra is moving out with his Overlord. And in game number 1, just Liquid Nazgul won with heavy Stalker blink strategy, using those Stalkers to a great extent. But in game number 2 he failed to scout the Zerg player, and he also went for the same strategy, and versus a player of Idra's caliber, that is not going to work. You really should never go for the exact same strategy twice in a row versus a player of this caliber. But maybe Nazgul was thinking, hey, I'll go for the same tactic, it worked once, it might work again, because Idra usually goes for similar opening. So Idra often goes for this 14 hats, but he's actually not doing that now. He's pumping out Zerglings. Let's see how many Zerglings he has. 6 Zerglings. What? This was some kind of early aggression on his behalf, and he's even rallying his units here. So I'm wondering if he went for a 10 pull or even something, or even an 8 pull. I'm not sure, but something like that he went for, and he has gone for the 20 hats and queen here. This was probably, how many? He has 16 drones. This was probably a 8 pull. How many kills will these Zerglings get? 1 Stalker out and about. Nazgul is wisely chrono boosting out these Stalkers, and I do believe that these Zerglings have no kills. So no, I can't see no kills on them. So this is a failed 8 pull or 10 pull from. I'm even tempted to roll back, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm fairly certain that this was a fast pull from Idra. This is just my fault for not keeping up, and he was probably hoping to end this game quickly, because we usually see a 14 hats and a 15 pull or 14 pull from Idra, but this time we saw a bit of early aggression. This map is of course Kula's Ravine, or however you pronounce it, and this actually favors a bit the Protoss because of these high latches and the Colossi play using those latches here. Stalkers trying to do some damage, and the queen just trying to poke the Stalkers, but Idra knows that the queen is no match for 2 Stalkers, and bringing in the second queen to reinforce, and using that larva to a great extent. And now 3 Stalkers are between the main and the natural, but the Spinecrawler just popping out in time, poking the Stalkers, and the Stalkers don't dare going into the Spinecrawler and moving away. We see the drone count is similar for both players. We see Twilight Council go down for Nazgul. So might we see I hope we don't see Blink Stalkers yet again, but maybe he thinks, yes, he's going for the Blink. Maybe he thinks, oh well, Idra probably does not think I will go for the Blink Stalker strategy the third time, and third time a charm, someone might say. So let's see how he fares with this tactic yet again. What does he see now? Now he does actually see the spawning pool, and he knows actually that the spawning pool was a bit was rushed for, and he is probably fairly confident that Blink Stalkers might work this time around. But Idra moving out with handful of circlings and some roaches, but I'm fairly certain that these Stalkers can deal with these roaches fairly easily, but they need to blink out here, and that's not a good idea. The blinking on the high on the edge here would be good if he had the view over it, but he probably does not have the view, and he is actually just using some sort of micromanagement. Oh my god! See this, slipping away with 5 health and actually 1 roach being killed, and Nazgul just showing his elite micro skills here, microing 1 Stalker at a time, and actually these zealots cannot get us around, and with good blinking strategy this is going to be terrible for Idra. Idra is trying for a push way too early, and I'm not sure if he is going to pull out a victory from this. No, he is probably not. Too many Stalkers and too good blinking tactic from Nazgul, and using that blink to pick off as many roaches as he can, because every roach is a resource lost for Idra, and Idra sure loves his resources. And as you can see all these units here, some in yellow, some in orange, some in red, but few of them have 3 of them have almost are in green, 4 of them are in green, sorry, and most of them are in yellow or orange. That is how you can see the great use of Stalkers this game. And picking off this Overlord, I hope he is not supply capped. He is almost supply capped, and Idra going for his third, trying to kill these rocks here, and probably going for this expansion, not sure, but he has a healthy amount of roaches in play, and links as well. But Nazgul is moving out with his Stalkers, and on the high edge here, yes, wisely enough Idra was killing these rocks to get on the high edge, because he knew about the blink, and you don't want this mineral line here to be harassed like there's no tomorrow. And good blink strategy from, and is this yes, this Stalker is caught in off position and is going to die. But a lot I mean, Nazgul is just reinforcing his army like there's no tomorrow, and this is the place to fight for Nazgul in a tight spot like this, so the Zerg does not get a surround on him. So the Zerg needs to go all here and here to get us around. So good position to fight for him, and good position of this pylon here, just reinforcing his army. He can reinforce endlessly. Idra with a good reaction, moving his drones off the mineral line, but see this number of Stalkers. This is so many Stalkers in play for Nazgul, and how is Idra going to react to this? He needs to get us around, but there's no surround to be had in this location here. Good location to fight for Nazgul, and killing most of the units from Idra, and Idra is actually going to GG out here. Idra did have a lot of roaches here on the way to the base from Nazgul, so not much defenses to be had here. Idra probably thought that he had to pull something out of his hat, but the hat was empty. So Nazgul takes the victory and shows him why he is in Team Liquid. So GG, and this was a great best of 3 to cast, and I hope you guys enjoy it.